This is high level information. I want you guys to process this. We're going to see who his buyer is, how far along they are in the deal. Because look, he says it's like an institutional buyer because he's selling them 2 more deals like next week or whatever. And an institutional buyer will threaten litigation to enforce a contract, but they ain't met like no big dogs yet. With the paperwork, the pen. I wouldn't give if you was a Fortune 500 company. It don't matter if you play by the rules of the game and you play the game at a high level and you execute those rules at a high level. So the memorandum of contract that we have recorded on public record behind the existing mortgage is next in line. And it has clouded that title, and it don't matter what you say, and it don't matter the contract that you have signed because it's not even notarized. So when we go to title, to close, to transfer into that trust, shit, we ain't gonna have a problem. Not even a hiccup. Not with that part. So once we see how far along they are in the deal, because if it's a family, right, and they like, we moved from Arizona to this house that we bought from y'all, and we're here today, but he said they were supposed to close yesterday, so I doubt that's the case. But the further they are along into their situation, because you got to think about this, you got to consider this, right? When we get a property under contract, man, I'm lacing. I've just been lacing real estate shit all week on a ridiculously high level. I like to go to beaches and shit. I just do now because it took me so long to get to one. Anyway, the further they are into their situation, the more we got them by the cojones, man. We do, because they think this thing's going through, but they only do surface level shit, man. I don't even know how long ago that they recorded that memorandum. Wasn't recorded too long ago. We just got the contract signed, but what's up? So that said, if we're in a scenario where we're like, well, we wanted to buy this house and here's our ARV that we got after these repairs that we were going to do. So in order for us to release this memorandum from clouding this title, we're going to need a $30,000 release fee. And I like awkward silent situations, kind of. Is that weird? Because after I say that shit, I'm going to be dead stone face serious. 30 G's, bro. Like, what's up? And if that's what we want to do, that's what we're going to do. If that's not what we want to do, we ain't going to do that. I don't give about the money because money, that shit comes when you know how to do something at a high level that brings value to other people's lives. And it just so happens that we do that with houses. This is why it's so powerful and it will change your life. So that's what I'm saying. That's why that memorandum is so important. And that's why in day 2 of the Become the Bank Challenge, we go over the steps in how to do a deal. And right after you get the contract signed, the next step in how to do a deal is to take your deal insurance down to the recorder's office and record that shit. Tad, they got the mama contract signed, notarized, looking real nice and neat, and went right down to the courthouse and followed instructions, and now we're bulletproof. And then there's the part of his auction is November 7th. I put up a couple shorts today, and one of them is me talking to a lender like last week. I was in the airport and you hear the lender say, well, you guys said you wanted to take the delinquent amount of the loan and put it on the back end of the mortgage. So that's what we have you in our streamlined application process for now, right? That's what you guys preferred, right? And we stopped the auction. And I'm like, cool. It's the same mortgage company that I just punked last week. So it's like, well, kind of know how to punk you a little bit now. So there's that portion. We're going to stop that auction. Like, see, this is where this wholesaler is convoluted at, right? I'm not going to say he's delusional. He's convoluted because he's got wrong information that has made its way into his situation because he don't know this shit like we know it. So he thinks that the house is going to auction. So he's like, man, these motherfuckers ain't even going to be able to close. It's going to go to auction and all this shit. What the f? No, it ain't. And the reinstatement isn't even that much. It's like 10 G's, dude.